Hey folks, Tim here, FT Lot for the love of trains. Welcome back. I know it's been a while. Things happen. Didn't get a chance to make a video. But today I had a few moments, so I wanted to show you my progress with my HO scale layout and some of the project with my N scale T-Track modules that I've been making. And also, if you remember some of the club layout videos that I've done with the HO scale club layout that I have that we're running in a mall in a local town here, we've had a chance to start doing some work on that. We wanted to make it a little bit easier to set up and tear down, because it was just kind of a complicated thing, and we're trying to make it so it goes a lot faster and smoother, so that way we can set it up and take it down in more locations, and obviously take less time to do it. So more time running trains, less time trying to figure out why things aren't working. So that's a project that I'm going to be doing a video on here too, to show you how some of the changes we're going to make, and obviously also will make it a lot more user friendly as we get more guys participating at the mall there. We just need it to run a lot smoother and have more areas of industry to do switching and whatnot. So but that's to come, and I'll be working on that over the next couple of weekends, so I'll try to make a video and just show you some of the things that we've been doing down there. But for now, I'll just show you what I'm doing on my HO and N scale layouts here at home, so stay tuned. Alright, so basically on HO here, I've just been cleaning off the tables, getting rid of most of the cars, and let's see, here's the helix back there. Just have a bunch of foam ready to start doing some of the landscaping. That construction company is still working on that roadbed there. Yeah, they're not working too fast, so we may have to renegotiate the contract for failure to obtain the proper finish date. Let's see, and so really what I'd like to try to do is work on this crossing here. The opening to the room right there, there's going to be a track with a drop bridge or a lift out bridge that will come around and actually come behind my furnace and then tie into this helix and be able to go around and then join that top section back there where that bridge is. I'm going to do a different bridge there. Also down below right there, hopefully you can see it, I have that double crossover that I need to put in. I have the crossover with 4 switches right there, but for some reason it's just not going very well, so I'm going to end up putting this double crossover in probably right in that location there. I think that should help improve my issues I was having with a lot of train derailments on some of these old Atlas switches. They just, you know, I know these aren't the best switch machines that I have on there. They don't really have a lot of positive pressure pulling the switch points in, so I'm gonna put in this double crossover and use the caboose throws or something that has a little more strength holding the switch points down. Alright, well that's it for the HO stuff. Like I said, I'm just trying to get everything cleaned up, and I got all my cars that I didn't have boxes for along the back there, and hopefully we can get some progress on the HO side and start running some more trains. For now, let's zip over to the N scale. Okay, this is my first attempt at a N scale T-Track module, and this is a corner module, and they call this a alternate corner because it has just a little bit larger radius apparently than the standard corner. It was pretty fun to work with. Let me see if I can back this out. Here, I'll just lift this up. Easier to do it this way. Like I said, it's just a corner module. It was kind of fun to build. It's all done with foam. Just to give you an idea here, I've used 3/4 inch plywood, and then I have these adjustable feet on here so I can level it out on a table. No matter which way the table's going, I can compensate for it to keep my module level. I've done a little bit of work with the let me zoom in on the little drainage outlet here with some rock. I may go back in and change the other module that's going to be beyond here. The next one over here, it's going to have a little bit of a pond there, and some of this water, I guess I didn't have the best color on there, so it came out a little too aqua looking, and I think it needed to be a little more green. But all in all, I think that turned out really well. I may change it just a little bit and do a little more rock formations on this one, since as you'll see on my next one, I really kind of went to town on the rock stuff, and I thought it turned out pretty well. So that's the first corner module there, and I'll show you my next one I'm working on. Okay, my next module here is going to be a 2-foot module, and I'm going to have this one be my water plant one. As you can see, I have a little office here, a little fenced in area for around the water tower. I got a bunch of pipes I'm going to have sitting in the yard there, and then of course I've been working on doing the rocks behind it, and I've been just carving this stuff out of that pink foam. I've made rock molds in the past before, but this stuff turned out pretty well, and I was kind of happy with it, so I think I'm just going to run with it. Obviously I got a lot of scenery left to do. Now, as far as the way this works, let me just zip this over here. These modules, when they're perfectly matched up, they just line up, and then they just snap together, just like that. So there's a little bit of a gap between them, but that's okay. I'll continue to build this one and ballast this in. Let me get you a top view, because this one does have, I put a crossover track here, and I'm using these Pico switches. I really like them. So yeah, there's the N scale part. Okay, so that's kind of what I've been working on and will be working on with, of course, the mall layout, my HO scale layout, and my N scale T-track modules that I've been making to take around and add to everyone else's to make one giant N scale layout. I've been buying a bunch of engines and cars, and I can get into that later. I'll probably show you those when I'm actually running on the modules. Hopefully in the next month or two we'll be able to set up somewhere and I can test out my modules and make sure they all work alright. So I'll keep you posted on how things are going. Thanks for subscribing, and thanks for all the comments. I appreciate it. I am having a lot of fun doing this, and I wish I could do it even more, but time always permits that from being the case. So not sure what I'll do for my next video, so we'll just kind of leave it up in the air. As always, thanks again. Thanks for watching, and until the next time. I'm out!